Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking this stealth mode set from worst to best here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if you all do subscribe. I know the mode is a little bit in a down spot right now. It honestly is, but I mean, today was a frustrating day for me personally. I was playing Showdown, just did not have a ton of success, but gonna keep grinding content, man. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the worst cards, I will say I didn't really go through and thoroughly rank these guys, at least the lower tier cards. I just kind of threw them together. So if you don't exactly agree with the order, I have the golds and the emeralds and guys like that in, that's fine. But it's just, I did it pretty quickly. But the worst card in today's set, I think, is actually this Ryan Hollins, who's not even an emerald. I mean, not even a gold. He's an emerald. He can't shoot. Yes, he's got decent speed. He's got a little bit of interior defense, but he cannot shoot the ball at all. I guess he does have a couple of interior badges, but nothing too special. I think a slow-ish center who can't shoot the ball at all is a non-interesting card to me. This Dan Dickow also sucks. Can shoot a three ball, but that's about it. He's horrible defensively. He's got good speed, but he can't dunk the ball at all either. And I mean, he's got a couple of decent shooting badges, but overall, I don't think he's very good either. Psycho T might actually be worse than Dan Dickow, to be completely honest. I mean, he's got a good release, but the offensive stats aren't awful. The defense is pretty terrible, though, besides the 80 interior and the good rebounding. He's got 42 speed as well, though honestly, I could put him below Dickow. He's bad too. Definitely not a card I would recommend. Blair Rasmussen is a 7-foot big who can kind of shoot, and he's got decent standing and driving dunk, but he's also slow. I mean, 32 speed, that's pretty terrible. Defensively, he's not doing much. Another bad card, honestly, just not good at all. Next is Doc Rivers, also not good. 6'4", yes, he's got good height. Could kind of hit a three ball, could dunk wide open. Not the worst defensive card in the world or the slowest, but again, he's not very good. Overall, very mediocre. Gold card as well. And then after that is Jose Alvarado, who does at least have decent gold badges. I mean, he's got glove, pogo, stick, and move, one force, on ball menace, silver challenger, off ball pass interceptor, bronze pick dodger. So if nothing else, he's a solid enough defender, can hit a wide open three, can guard the perimeter. I'm not the worst salary cap point guard. That's about it for a backup gold. He's not particularly special either. Next, we got Larry Keenan, who is solid but not amazing defensively. Only has one gold badge, which is Area Wizard. Can kind of sort of shoot, but he's not super athletic defensively. He's okay. He's got okay-ish speed, but not great. Decent rebounder, but not a great card himself. Definitely don't think he's top tier. Next is actually a Ruby, this Eldon Campbell. Yes, he can hit wide open, probably. 69 three ball, good dunker, but he's 60 speed. I'm good. He's 60 speed. I know he's got decent-ish gold badges. He's got 60 speed. That, to me, is a problem. And again, I just don't think he's very good either. And yes, I actually have him below a gold card. GG Jackson, who, if nothing else, has a good three ball, good driving dunk, and good speed. So at least offensively, he's solid. He can dunk, he can shoot, and he's got decent athletic ability. Plus, he's 6'9" at small forward. Don't think this card, all things considered, is horribly terrible, but obviously is not a card you would still want to use in your main lineup. After that is Channing Frye, who's a 7-foot center, 86 three ball. Not a super good athlete, but also 60 speed. He's like a better version of that Eldon Campbell. Not quite as good defensively, but a much better shooter. Honestly, I think him, GG, and Eldon Campbell, you could flip them around if you want to in terms of the order, but I like Channing Frye's shooting ability, so to me, put him a little higher. They got the same speed, same size. I think that's probably the right spot for him personally. After that is the last Emerald, which is Derek White. Not bad. 6'4" point guard, 79 three ball, can hit a wide open dunk. Defensively, he's got 84 perimeter, 83 speed, speed ball, 85 agility. I mean, badge wise, it's not great, but he does have challenger, pick dodger, on ball menace, silver glove, bronze off ball, set shot specialist, and lightning launch. This is actually a decent little salary cap backup point guard. Not an atrocious card at all. Not incredible, but definitely not too shabby. After that, you have Otto Porter, who's solid as a Sapphire. I mean, he's a 6'8" guard, so that's probably the most valuable part of him. He's a really good shooter, okay-ish dunker. Not bad defensively, 85 steal, 80 perimeter, 75 interior, 78 speed, 80 agility. Like, he's okay. He's a good shooter. He's okay defensively, decently athletic, and has good size at his position. Not a horrible card. After that is actually Diamond Trae Young, who I don't think is all that good. 6'1", 98 offense, but 81 defense. He can't dunk, and he's bad defensively, and he's got a tiny player build. Yes, he's a great shooter, and he's got fun sigs, but as a whole, as an actually good card, I don't think Trae is all that good. I'm not a huge fan. I think he's the worst of the diamonds today. After that is the other Ruby, which is this Willie Anderson, who's not terrible. I mean, he's a 6'8" guard as well, just like Otto Porter. Good shooter, good dunker, not awful defensively, 85 speed, 84 agility, 84 vert. Not a terrible card. Yes, the badges are not amazing, but I think size, good shooter, good defender, not a horrible card whatsoever, and I think probably would put him in the right spot there at the I don't even know what number this is, but I think this is the right spot for him on this list. After that is Domantas Sabonis, another diamond. I mean, he's just a little slow. 6'10", can hit an open three. Okay, but not amazing defensively. Decent dunker, good rebounder, but he's 68 speed. He's not awful, but he's not great. Wouldn't really recommend Domantas Sabonis at the center position. I'd probably rather take K. Martin, Sean Kemp from last weekend, among other guys at the center spot. Next is the Amethyst, Albert King. I'll do a gameplay with him probably tomorrow. This card's actually good. 6'6" shooting guard, good shooter, good defender, good slasher. Versatile card, good, very good speed, 88 agility, 95 vert, even 71 strength isn't bad, got decent badges, like not a bad card. This is a very, very solid budget option at the 2 guard. I actually think he's super duper solid. So for me, I would put him at the, I don't even know exactly what position this is again, but somewhere in the top 7 or so cards. Like he's a very, very solid budget card from today's drop. After that, honestly, is the first pink diamond, Drazen Petrovic. I understand he's a solid card, but he is not a great card. 98 3 ball, but 75 driving dunk. Defensively, he's okay, but not special. He's got an elite shot, but his SIGs aren't great. He's not a great slasher. He's not a bad card, but he's nothing special at the shooting guard position. I certainly wouldn't pay his price, which admittedly is not unbelievable, but I mean, I'm not paying 300K for a pink diamond who doesn't do much. Like, I know he's a pink diamond, but I just don't think he's all that good. After that, you got Michael Porter Jr., actually, who, yes, he's an incredible shooter, and he's got a lot of size at the shooting guard position, or small forward position, I should say, at 6'10". 80 driving dunk. Defensively, though, meh. He's not super fast. He's not incredibly athletic. And he's not super complete badge-wise either. A lot of shooting badges. Does have posterizer, rebound chaser, lightning launch, couple of badges like that as well. But mostly shooting badges on him. He's not exceedingly complete badge-wise. And I just think overall, outside of shooting, he doesn't do anything exceedingly well on the court. Although I do think he's a very solid card. After that would be, actually, I think Tyrese Maxey. Solid card. Good point guard, 6'2", great shooter, solid dunker. Defensively, he's better than you'd think. 85 block on Tyrese Maxey, that's impressive. 82 perimeter, 75 interior, not bad. 93 speed and agility, 80 vert. Like overall, super solid card. Very, very good shooter. Also not unbelievably complete badge-wise, but he's a little more complete than MPJ. I think I'd take him over MPJ if I was choosing out of the diamonds today. So for me, that's probably the right spot for him. After that, I guess it's probably Julius Randle. I think this card's good. I do. And he's not super, super duper expensive either. I mean, it looks like he's actually right around a buyout, if not actually a buyout already. If he's not a buyout now, there's a good chance that he will be a buyout later on or right around that 100 KMT mark. 6'8" power forward who does everything well. Has a solid release, good shooter, good slasher, versatile defender, good speed, good vert, good strength. I mean, he's like a better Draymond in a lot of ways. Not quite as good defensively as Draymond, but better release. And just overall a better card. Pretty versatile badge-wise. Could use a few more added for sure, but I would say as a whole, I mean, he's got 26 total badges as a base card. Actually a very, very solid card. Probably the best of the diamonds today. And then obviously you got the 2 guys who are the headliners. Devin Booker, who's super expensive, but super good. The best point guard in the game, 99 offense, 89 defense. I'll try to get a gameplay with him at some point in the next day or two if I can. Elite level shooter, solid slasher, very capable defender, elite athlete. Well, not elite as a slasher, but he's got very good speed. And honestly, at his size, 78 interior, 80 steal, 86 perimeter, that's not bad at all. Hoff, Deadeye, Limitless, handles for days, set shot specialist, shifty shooter, ankle assassin, lightning launch. I think this card overall, while he's not the slasher that a Jaw is or some of the other top PGs in the game, this is probably the best point guard in the game, in my opinion. He comes pretty complete badge-wise as a base card. He's a good defender. He's a really, really good card. He's the second best card in the drop, but the best card is D-Rob, who is stupid expensive, like ridiculously expensive. I wouldn't pay $1 million MT for a center personally. That's my thought. I want D-Rob, but I'm not paying that type of coins for him. At the same time, he is the best center in the game. He's an incredible shooter, amazing finisher, elite level defender, has great size. He is the best big in the game because of his ability to both guard insides at a super high level, but also stretch the floor at a super high level. He's got all the athletic ability in the world. He's got a ton of good base badges, and with badges added, he's one of the most complete cards, not just centers, but cards in my team. Exceptional card, and definitely the best. And if so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.